Hello and welcome to my channel, my lovely Leos. This is your card in the Gypsy Tarot deck. Look at you taming the lion, and not only that, you're dancing with the lion, which tells me that you have the strength above all strength, above physical strength. Again, welcome to my channel. I'm the Queen of Clovers, the Queen of Wands, a name for my beloved Bridget, the patron of the channel. And this is a general reading for my Leos for April 2023. I'm backing you up back there. I'm going to pull some cards. Sorry, I need a moment. This will be, I'm going to use several decks. All those will be time-stamped. And these are the names of them. If you're looking for them, I'm going to go ahead and get started, though. A card for you and a card for your lovely person. Oh, I have two cards for you. Interesting. Let's see what they are. The hawk and the thistle, and the fox and the ivy. But I have you as the skunk and the magnolia. This is the leveled up Woodland Warden's tarot. One of them, it's showing the end of the end of a cycle. Protection. It's not just protection, it's knowledge, the ability to grow strong enough that you can't be chewed up like the magnolia leaf. You're at that point where you can't be swayed. You can't be pushed aside. You are much too resilient for all that, and much too self-defended. Boy, the house got banging. Every time I start reading for Leo, my cat either freaks out, or Leo, my loves, the house gets wild and all the kids start screaming. But the point of this point of your energy right now is you're coming to a point where you're about to level up. You know, that phase of learning and growing and toughening up, you're going to get to the ability where you just use that. You won't feel like you're being tested by, you won't have to feel like you're being tested by heaven anymore. That's a very good message from Spirit. The people around you is the fox and the ivy. I don't really like sometimes I do like the fox and the ivy, sometimes I don't. Right now I'm feeling this person might be a little sneakier than you want them to be, or a little more to themselves. With the fox and the ivy, the adaptability, you don't necessarily want somebody that is always changing for you. They kind of need to be their own person to authentically be themselves and love you from an authentic, deep, original place. So I'm getting this feeling this fox and this ivy person is not good news for you, but I do have the hawk and the thistle. This is graceful persistence. This is somebody that has been patiently preparing as you've been I pick this reading up on everybody's energy. There's somebody out there, somebody somewhere is in love with you tonight, and they are kind of either watching you or joining you on your trip. This person seems to have grown in a very different way, a little more of a salting way, and they know that difference about you. You are prepared to protect yourself. This person is prepared to aggressively fight. Ooh, I almost don't even care about the fox and the ivy person. I don't even want to block you with my little deck thing here. I don't like to block your energy, so we'll just kind of put them in the background so we can still see your Leo card. All right, let's get to it. That Affirmators Tarot for you. And this is just the energies around you, my loves. Okay, don't forget, I forgot to mention, check out the weekly reading in the box below. These are my strongest, most fearless readings. I've been enjoying them a lot. They've been really hitting home a lot, not just for me, but for everybody, so that's always a blessing. All right, my loves, let's get to the Affirmators Tarot and get you some clarity on maybe some things we're dealing with. Let's not shuffle right into the microphone, loves. Yeah, this person is getting one of my spirit guides' big attentions. Like, this person would have been a Viking back in the day. Male or female. This person would have had, like, major Viking vibes at some point. Oh my gosh, look at that top of that card, number 21. The top of the skunk card. Also 21. This is a relief. This is happening. You are going to have the whole world in your hands. If you don't already feel a little less tested, I just finished my taxes. Got to do it every year in the United States of America. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're at a place where life isn't that hard. Life isn't that hard for you. And if you don't feel it yet, it's coming. Because you do have the completion and resources. I have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. You notice the shell on this is armadillo. This is the ability to give and receive safely. And the Seven of Cups is that you may have a safe home or a safe job. You have some security in your life that you're very thankful for, and I think you've worked very hard for. The Seven of Cups is also options. All your options are open. Right now, you're just kind of probably going with the flow. If not, Spirit's like, take a breather. Sit by the pool a little, because guess what? You could move in any direction. Spirit is almost saying, like, take any next step. Any direction you go and will be successful, because you're coming from such good, solid grounds. See something you need for April. Something you need for April. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the yes card. And the Eight of Pentacles is the yes, sirree. We are going to do that. And we're going to do that extraordinarily well. I like this card because it really makes me think of... it makes me think of all the Wing Chun masters. You know, Bruce Lee's teacher. I love his movie, Ip Man. And this, even though this is this silly raccoon, it still makes me think of that ability to really have the control and the space to yes, just do it, to have it, to do it. It's yours for the taking. Right now, Leo, you're pulling on some very hearty energy. Your heart is open, as is your Queen of Pentacles. You might be supporting people. And by supporting people, I do mean like if you don't have children of your own that you're taking care of and supporting in ways, Leo, you have nieces or nephews or friends. There's something about this, is like you're the queen bee of it all even. And it's not like you've fought for that position, but you've been through it for that position. And so you're kind of the yes person, Leo, as in when somebody approaches you. I know I get this as the Queen of Wands. I'm very encouraging, shine your light. And Leo's like, watch me, let me show you how to shine that light. And I think you've been there, but in shining your light, there are haters, there are difficulties, there are a lot of fakers. And I feel like you've been there. So you've been to the point where when somebody approaches you for support and for love and maybe some good guidance, as a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups energy, you give them the kind of response that makes them step forward, that forces them into a bit of a spotlight moment for themselves and taking like agency. Agency was a big theme in my weekly reading for this week. And it's just taking agency and control of their own lives and stepping in the spotlight and making those life decisions. It doesn't mean they're taking the stage at the improv, but it might be, because you're that forceful of an energy. You're so encouraging. Justice, Two of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. All right, look, you may, this is just a continuation of your ability to give, especially many places, not just, this is Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is balancing yourself with your Three of Cups, your friend group, and with the Justice card, you really do give people the ability to live out their rewards. This is very special. The Justice card is about living out your rewards, the work you've put in, the rewards you get out, and it balances out, right? Well, a lot of people just keep working and they forget to collect their rewards. Even though they live a very balanced life, they might not even know how good they have it in many ways. And it feels like you have that down. You are balanced. You are juggling it. You're making it. And most of the people you're closest to are your friend group, is your social circle. Ooh, you're about to hit a tower moment with the Seven of Pentacles, an investment. Somewhere where you've been putting your energy in the Ace of Cups. Okay. Leo, you may have a Capricorn coming into your energy. It could be somebody from the past. It's definitely somebody who has memories of you and wants to and wants to make many more memories of you. This is a temptation back to something that you used to have. It's odd because it feels like or looks like a backstep to you. With the devil card here. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn or a sign, but what it feels like is this person is tempting you back to the Six of Cups era, but this person isn't lying to you. They're just as old as you are, and they're very honest about it. It's like going back home. But there's not, yeah, I guess Six of Cups could represent homesickness sometimes too. But this is a temptation back home. Oh my God, this is like one of those Hallmark movies where she goes home and like, she gets into a project and then she never wants to leave because she falls in love with the temptation of just the happiness, the joy. And maybe looking back, this might be somebody who you had plans with that fell through before. Two of Wands. This person is planning to come towards you quite soon with some information about, okay, this person might approach you about, like I said, bad news back home. The Ten of Wands. They may take this opportunity to speak to you because maybe your aunt died. It doesn't have to be that serious, a parent died or anything, but it definitely is somebody here has there's something that happened that may have, maybe some misfortune for you. However, your person is like, oh, that's misfortune for them. That means they're coming back home and I have a reason to dial their digits and contact them on Facebook maybe and reconnect now. I feel this is an old reconnection. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as a Hallmark movie or going home, but it's definitely feels like that slight rewind energy. And right now it looks very comforting. It feels almost like you would tell people that you've got that Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen Bee kind of energy behind everyone you love. Ooh, remember I talked about me being behind you and taking care of you? I'd have never done that in a reading before, but I felt like you needed it because you're behind everybody and taking care of everybody. It feels like that energy was grown in this place, whatever this is. Like I said, it doesn't have to be back home. It doesn't have to be in the Midwest. Doesn't have to be an in trouble. It's not really how, it's just the energy of it. Remember that. Remember, this could be just a little narrative therapy to help you really think about. I don't know why I feel like I need to shuffle these teddy bears for you. But it can be just some narrative therapy, not something you're necessarily living, but something you're definitely open to. The more stories you're open to, the more possibilities. Let me pull some cards for these people around you. Ooh. Five of Cups. Ooh. It does. Okay. Your person, almost both of them assume that you are as modern as can be. This is that modern woman story, and that you are not willing to have a, traditional love existence. I don't think you are Leo anyway, but I will say that they're wrong because there's something about you that they just have no clue. You are a great mystery to a great many people, Leo, even though you seem very obvious and out there yourself. There's quite a bit that you withhold quite naturally because you have to save something for a lover. Ooh, that's kind of sweet. All right, you've been through a bit of a grump. And with this Seven of Pentacles, you also had that too. I think it would be the card of the month of April, Seven of Pentacles, which is a Virgo. So the Virgo full moon probably was big. This hawk person, this hawk and thistle person is going to swoop in and try and do this. They've been waiting for you. I think you may have turned them down before, or this is where that rumor came about that you don't want to be a modern woman. You want to be, you want to be a modern woman. You don't necessarily want to be living in Idaho, on the farm. Maybe you thought you had to reject this person. Like I said, this feels like a rewind, and it feels like there's two competing persons in that same rewound area. But now you're approaching this area as an adult and realizing that one is not necessarily, two things can be correct at the same time. And basically, you're strong enough and you're a little smarter to get through this. What else, Spirit? That was like really just kind of vague. But these it's like two people, but one is very, very shady and mysterious. This could be the person that you just always wanted to date in the leather jacket, and it's absolutely not him. But there's something really cool about that guy, the hawk. Let's not, oh, the devil card. Okay, Capricorn showing up with that Two of Pentacles in your energy. I guess I got to take both of these. You had the Two of Pentacles. You were juggling quite a bit. You can have, okay, there's a lot of lessons here, not necessarily about juggling each other, but juggling not about juggling as a couple, or cheating juggling, but this is juggling as there are more parts to the life. You can have more. You can have a marriage and be a surgeon. Heck, you can have 6 kids and be a Supreme Court justice, apparently. Remember that last year? And this is the devil card saying, yes, take the temptation to challenge yourself to take this on. I don't think you're going to deny this. This is just really tempting. And I don't think it's just the situation back home. As a repeater card in this deck, please watch out for temptations, especially the devil card. This is perhaps something that somebody that is willing to, they just really want to engage with you. They just really want to share words with you. Maybe they've made it seem like they would want more from you than you could ever give. That's before you realized how strong you were. And, stick a fork in you. You're done aging to something pretty amazing right now. You got the World card and the Skunk card to call you to prove it. And I think this person agreed at the time, and now you're both realizing how stupid that was. And there was, like, when you're a teenager, everything seems so serious and whatever, and or even 5 minutes ago before you learned a lesson, things can look very different. And now you're at a point and in a maturity and a heart level too, where once you saw this relationship could never happen, none of you might have been married before, and you guys, so there was no actions, but now both of you are single. This is like the both of you are single, so now would be the time, the moment to step forward. I think, like I said, the inciting incident of this whole connection appears to be the burdens, some news that your family, that they feel like they should just say, hey, since we used to be close, or since I used to know your family, I just wanted to say, or stop by the funeral or whatever and check in with you, maybe see you for a little bit. Yep. All right, this person is going to try and look like the most interesting, sweetest man in the world with this King of Wands here. Very learned and very traveled, but yet very sweet. This person's going to push the at-home angle on this really hard. They're going to use it as an opportunity to step forward. They're going to show you okay, there's something that you doubted about this person. Maybe it was to hold a job for 10 minutes. Like I said, there's a lot of people change, and a lot can change in a little time. And you've done something with that time. I think your person's done something with that time and will surprise you. And they may not ever tell you or admit it to anyone, but these changes were done just about as much in your name as any changes could have been. That's how intense they feel for you. They're going to try again for your hand. They're going to try and put a ring on it. This is definitely, look, I got stuff. Two of Pentacles came out. There's a lot of decisions about dreams coming true and what was really your heart's desire. And you guys have been on the cusp of it, just having met each other. But this is actually an opportunity to engage. That fox in the ivy is going to be the last person on your mind. And worse, that person is going to feel so ignored they might do something. So don't believe a word they say. Because they could be trying to, like, break you guys up. So what's the problem? Why has this not happened yet? Or what needs to happen? Give us a... I have an inciting incident, but when? Give us something. More twos. Decisions are being made all around you that you're not really quite certain of. But there's going to come a final decision. The final word is going to be yours. And when you say that final word, could be something like a land deal that you've been, like, dragging your feet on. I don't know why I get like old family property and all this stuff. It's the Six of Cups. It made me feel like back home, like you were going home to Kansas to visit Auntie M. But whatever. But it feels like, yes, I kind of have that back home feeling. And you know, the smell of like dusty, smell of dusty grandma sheets. I don't even know if it's dustiness, but it's just grandma's house has that smell. I don't even know if everybody's grandma's house smells the same way, but it has that feel to it, in that memory that you're going to be walking into some of these spaces that you used to roam through, quite like, your living room or your garage, but it's like a greater space. It's going to be quite nostalgic. I mean, Six of Cups came out, I think, boy, you had a lot of repeater cards in this reading, and it's kind of lovely, but you're going to have the final say. Somebody's going to ask your opinion and decision. Take a deep breath, because when that happens, this whole cycle of you getting back together with this person, you may not even know how, you may not even spent that much time with this person, but the opening is you making this final decision and re-entering old spaces to kind of bump into these people that have been pining over you. And trust me, you are not disappointing. They're going to love that final say. But there's a lot of other people making decisions, and then once you have to make your decision part about it, that's when you're going to really be into it and get things moving. All right, let's get you an animal spirit guide and close this out. Better write that down. That was just like amazing. Ooh, sorry. These cards are still kind of new, so they don't really hippity hop. I only want one spirit, please, because I don't have I want to say saliency, but I think that is like totally the wrong word. All right, let's see. I'm going to put the otter back because I have a dropper, and I want a card with energy for you because this reading is so good. The fox. Ooh, I said ignore the fox, and Spirit's like, nope. That's important energy, and we're going to find out why. I'd like to know why. Why, Mister? It's an earth sign, the fox. Oof. Smart, strong partner or mate, and wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Did you have a crush on a teacher? Some of you may have had a crush on a teacher. Naughty, naughty, but none of you are aging poorly. This is a good sign because you took time apart, if this is your reading, because, yeah, you took time apart and then came back together as adults, but it doesn't feel like you crossed any boundaries before. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Wow. Did everybody know you had a crush on a teacher? I don't think the teacher's the one stepping forward. I think this is somebody else. This is asking you to embody the fox energy. Fox energy helps us to stay true to those most dear to us. You're going to have to define who's most true to you. I know that for certain. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. As I said, this is the energy of coming back. I still think there's something about this energy, person's energy, this extra card here, that Spirit is like, that is just something that used to happen. The way you used to be, you're a much better person, and you may not even be embarrassed about what it was. It may be your greatest strength, or one of your great lessons. But still, it could be something that your mom's embarrassed about. I know that feeling. All right, my darlings, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate. If the Spirit moves you, check the box below for other readings, and keep an eye out for my weekly Monday readings, as well as other readings for your lovely sign of Leo. And God bless, my loves.